Alright guys, welcome to another video. It's your Raz here. Let's just dive right into this, guys. You are the sum total of the 5 closest people you spend time with, guys. Why is this very, very important? And it's very tantamount to you as a man, including your other factors of masculinity, your discipline, guys, the importance of time. This is one other major factor. Watch this through to the end, guys. It's very important. So what do I mean by this, guys? On a daily basis, when you're living your life, who are the people that you spend time with, guys? All right, and this is not including maybe you people in long-term relationships and partners and stuff. Obviously, if you have your partner, that's one person. But then again, I could give you another whole video on that one as well, guys. Not to go down that path, all right. But that's a topic for another video, all right. So choose your partners wisely, because you will be spending most of the time with them. You pick the wrong one, you're going to understand that after the end of this video. So partners, what you do in your leisure time, who are you spending that time with, guys, all right? And this is what I mean about the sum total of the closest people, the 5 closest people you're spending your time with. Okay, and these could be friends, these could be family, everything, all right? Now, let me give you an example. Why is that dangerous? Why is that detrimental? Why do you have to be very, very, very strict about who you're spending your time with, guys? If you're spending time, guys, right, it's either socializing, either on the phone, either meeting up for coffees, either going out every weekend with people that their habits and their values, guys, don't coincide with yours. But then again, if your habits and your values are incorrect, they're wrong, and they don't serve you, then hanging around with certain people, it's not going to make any difference to you. So I'm assuming that you're wanting to be a high value man. You're trying to personally develop yourself. You're trying to achieve excellence, right? You're trying to reach the next level as a man. You're trying to form good habits. You're trying to be masculine. You're working on your body. You're working on your finances. All this stuff, right, guys? I've talked about this before. I talked about it in the last video on discipline, right? But assuming that that's you, if you're hanging around with somebody with habits contradicting this, negative habits, all right. So say they drink, say they have no intention of bettering themselves, say they have no intention of trying to improve in anything, say they have very, very toxic and bad habits, all right. They say they have no path and purpose, all right. Say they're constant drinkers, right? Their lifestyle is just simply going to work and partying, right? Partying, going to work and watching binges on Netflix and watching Made in Chelsea and watching these kind of dramas and just wasting time on the phone, unnecessarily having unnecessary conversations. They generally have really, really toxic habits, guys, that don't serve them. And say this is one of your friends, or say this is a person you constantly hang around with, guys. Energy is very infectious, okay? So we're made of energy, guys, right? Whether you believe that or not, quantum physics proves that we are beings of mass energy, and that energy is very addictive. We pick up energy from our surroundings, from our environment, and specifically from people. There's a very, very strong connection of picking up somebody else's energy, right? And that's basically what you're doing when you're hanging around with somebody. So say one of your friends is like that, you will start then to adopt very, very toxic behaviors. You'll start adopting their behaviors, their habits. So say, oh, your habits are good, all your habits are clean. Say you're leveling up, say you're reading books, say you're working, you're not going out, you're getting into bed early, you're working out 5 days a week. And say your friend's the opposite. Say they don't work out at all. The moment they want to go out, they want to sit down, they want to do Netflix binges, They never ever seldom read, guys, to educate themselves. They actually have no ambition to do anything else. They have no path or purpose, all right? They don't have a goal or path or purpose for the next 4 or 5 years. And you maybe some of you are arguing, well, that's not that important. It's tantamount to important, guys, to have a purpose in life. As men, you need it. If you don't have a purpose in life, you're floating, guys. You're just going to float, all right? So that's tantamount. So if you're hanging around with somebody that doesn't have a purpose, then it's very, very going to be very, very detrimental and toxic to you as a person. So so you can see the problem there, all right? These people are going nowhere, and as I said, energy is affected, and that's going to start coming on to you, guys. You will adopt, and you will start to mirror other people's habits. Okay, the more time you spend with somebody, guys, you're going to start subconsciously adopting their habits. Subconsciously you can have be made suggestive to have habits. From even listening to somebody and hearing what they're saying, and they're telling you about some toxic thing they're doing, that's suggestive to you, guys. You don't realize your subconscious mind picks up everything like a radio. So that subconscious suggestion to you, you'll start to think, oh, and that goes into that idea goes into your mind, and then you'll want to try it, you'll want to do it. And so this is what happens when you're with somebody. You will start to adopt their habits. You'll mirror them, basically, guys, all right? So if you're spending a lot of time with somebody like that, guys, you're going to mirror the habits. You're going to start becoming exactly the same as them. If they're blatant partiers, drinkers, you're going to meet them up, become blatant partiers and drinkers, right? If they stay up all hours of the night watching Netflix binges, right? They don't really read, they don't really study. You're going to start adopting the same thing, guys, all right? If they don't work on themselves, they don't have a good body, exactly. They're not into fitness. You're going to end up the same way, guys. Listen, I've been there, all right? So if you're hanging about with somebody like this, or 3, 4 of your closest or 5 closest connections, the people you basically, guys, spend your time daily, all right? Put it down to that you spend time daily. Have a look at the people you're spending time on a daily basis. Who do you phone, right? Who do you talk to? Who do you spend your precious time on the phone to? Who do you go out and meet for a coffee? What kind of people are these? What habits do they have? What are they doing just now with their lives? Okay, are they progressing? Are they trying to better themselves? Are they trying to go somewhere, right? And look at their habits. Look at all your friends' habits, and and if they're toxic, guys, you're going to end up the same way, all right? For example, let me give you another example. If you are hanging around with people that are winning in life, right? In terms of they're financially astute, okay, they're going out driving in life, all right? They are fit, they're fit, they're healthy, right? They're making money, they have very, very good habits, they're in bed early, they read a lot, okay? They just basically want to win in life, guys, all right? They're on the next deal, they're on the next pursuit, the next purpose. They don't have time to do toxic behaviors and toxic habits. You're going to start adopting that, and that can only lead you to a good way, a good purpose, right? And if you have like 5 or 6 of these people around you that are driving themselves, they're going to drive you, guys. They're going to drive you. You are who you hang with. That is the saying, and it's so true. You are who you hang with. You are basically the sum total of the 5 closest people you hang around with. So have a look at that, guys. Think about that. Have a look at your social circle. Have a look at the closest people you're hanging around with. And guys, this can even be related to close family and siblings as well, because siblings and close family and your relatives can be very toxic. And unfortunately, you've got to be kind to yourself. You've got to protect yourself, and sometimes you may have to distance from these people as well, all right? As Robert Greene said in his book, Avoid the Unhappy, the Unlucky, etc., etc., he's got a chapter on this, all right? And what he's basically saying there's avoid what I'm saying to you. Avoid the toxic people. Avoid these kind of people, the unhappy, the unlucky, etc., etc., which is what I'm saying, the sum total of negative people. Have good, positive people around you, and people that are winning in life and you're going to win in life. Andrew Tate talks about this. Andrew Tate said this constantly in his videos. You are the sum total of the 5 closest people, or the most close, the people you spend time with. So if they're all going to be losers, guys, if they're not going to do anything with their lives, if they want to relax, they can't be bothered, they just want comfort, security, you're going to end up the same. You're not going to push yourself. Guys, I've been there. I've seen it. I've done it. I've adopted habits. I've been influenced by people around me that didn't serve my best interest, right? Being around them, I've been there, and unfortunately I've had to cut them off. I've had to protect myself, and you guys need to do the same. You guys will do the same, I'm sure of it. Watching videos like mine, you will understand this. Start hanging around with winners, start hanging around with people that are doing things, start hanging about with creative people, start hanging about winning people or winners. People want to, basically, general people want to go somewhere in life, guys, right? And they have very, very good habits and very, 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 very good lifestyles and ways of living, and they're always trying to do better and better and better. This is what I mean by the sum total of the 5 closest people you hang around with. So guys, be careful who you hang around with. Have a look at your social circle, and if you have to do this in 2023, guys, you have to get rid of them, all right? You have to get rid of them, and believe me, your life will start to improve, all right? Use me, watch my channel, let me be your friend, all right? Let me be one of the guys that is closest to you, and you watch. All right, guys, and also, I'll end it here. I hope this has helped you. Also, support the channel, guys. Subscribe to the channel, all right? Hit the notification bell so you're notified. Also, put a comment and like. It helps my channel out a ton, guys. We've had new subscribers. The channel is going, we're doing well. Let's get this to 1,000 subscribers in 2023. Really help me out here, guys, all right? So we'll leave it with that one, guys, tonight. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you got some value out of it. Till the next one, I shall razz out, okay? Thank you, and thanks for watching.